Hey everyone, welcome back to the best US Mint News channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is the 3rd of February 2025, and in this video we're talking circulation strikes for 2025. Got to show you some stuff that I think is going to happen here for 2025. But before that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a tremendous number. Not sure exactly what that number is, but it's got to be ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. And if you're returning, well, thank you very much. And if you want to support the channel, hey, $1.99 a month gets you, well, your icon up here and some awesome members-only videos. And by the way, just so you know, this Sunday, I will be going live at noon Eastern time. The Super Bowl is on, I believe, all day long, but the game really starts around 6:15, I'm not sure. But we will be having our giveaway for our 10,000 subs. We also will be talking football, talking coins, and possibly, whatever else that might come up, maybe even an auction off of an item or two. Now, and we also will be doing trivia, and I'll be sending out stickers to y'all who won trivia. So that'll be pretty cool. And no using Google machine either. That's not fair. No, book, hey, that's perfectly fine. Now, let's get busy with it. I'm really excited about this episode. You won't even believe what I've come across. Now, with that said, let's get over here to moneymetals.com. Gold is down. Everything's down. But it's pretty flat, actually, if you look at it. Gold's down 365. That's how many days are in a year. It's 2806.75. Silver down 13 pennies to 31.49. Platinum down 15.35 to 9.80.15. Palladium also is down just $4.30 to 10.48.45. And Dr. Copper down 4 pennies to 4.23. Now over here, you're looking at it in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is 6.24 for a quantity 1 through 39. You'll pay 37.73, and they'll buy them back for 31.74 each. Larger lots may be discounted, not sure why. Just like they discount them to you on larger lots, I guess. Now I saw this. This is from Reuters 28 minutes ago. Dollar surges on Monday, that's today, pushing its Canadian counterpart and the Mexican peso to multi-year lows, while China's yuan slumped to a record. Wow. Stuff's going down today. Now here we find ourselves on the About page for the production, sales, and figures for circulating coin production. And this is just basically a reminder of what we had seen last year for the 2024 women quarters. And we found out that the Celia Cruz quarter from Denver was the lowest minted American women quarter from Denver out of the whole coin series so far. And we know that the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker from Philadelphia, the one with all the mistakes and that one, at 141.2. All right, so that's the lowest minted or struck one from the Philadelphia mint of the whole series. So that was just last year. And I think that is going to actually continue on for this year as well, only because, well, check this out. Obviously, you know what happened for 2024 circulating coins. Yes, the quarter program had almost, more than, 1.5 billion quarters struck. I don't think we're going to see that number for 2025. I think these numbers are going to be a lot closer to the America the Beautiful quarters, or even the 2009 quarters that we had seen. Yeah, 25 to 30 million to 30 million per issuance per quarter. I think that's going to happen here. And these are going to be some really cool quarters too. I really like the designs this year. And check this out. Not only that, okay, this is the eBay page. And I've got here 2025 original bank wrap roll, and I'm under the sold listings and completed listings, and there are no 2025 coins. And typically we would see 2025 coins by now in the first couple days of February. So not sure what the mint has struck so far for 2025, but if we go over to the circulating coins, well, there is no option for 2025. Not sure exactly when they will be updating that, but it will be. Well, that's gold right there, that kind of knowledge. That's huge, especially for our circulating coins for 2025. And we already know what the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, right? We already know that they're targeting the United States Mint because it costs more than a penny to strike a penny, right? It's like almost 4 cents, and it's almost 15 cents to strike a nickel, all right? And yes, some people come back and say, well, that's seigniorage and the other coins offset it, but it's purely symbolic, right? Isn't it symbolic? And if they are not losing as much money on the Lincoln cents and the Jefferson nickel, can't they put more money back into the general fund? Correct. That's right. That's exactly correct. Now let's look at some of the mintages that we could be seeing here for 2025. Now, I've got the Wikipedia article here for Washington quarter mintage figures, starting in 1932. Okay, we're not going to do that one just yet. We're going to start at the District of Columbia and United States quarters from 2009, and we're going to look at some of these mintages, and I've got it here, large, standard, light. All right, 2009, 88 million. Could we see that many? Absolutely. Remember what we have seen so far for the American women quarters, 141, 156. So if they cut that one in half, or this one in half, right, we're a lot closer to those 86s. And I think they're going to 86 it literally for the most part. And we could see the American women quarters, only be sold to the public through the Mint's webpage. That would be something. That would be incredible. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it could happen. Now, let's check out these mintages. So we get 83, 86, or rather 88, my bad, Philadelphia, Denver. 86 is what I was looking at here for Denver. I was getting ahead of myself. 53 here. All right, they're really dropping now. 45 here, 42 here. This is what I think the final year of the American Women Quarters is going to look like, these 2009 mintages. Because, well, if you remember back in 2009, things weren't really so great, right? Things were a little tough. 39.6, then they got a little bit higher at 41, and then it went down to 35 and 37, right? So that's pretty bad. But that's not the worst of it. Check this out. This is American Beautiful Quarter Mintages, and I'm looking at 2012. I'm looking at you, 2012. Even though, look at that, 2010 was pretty low, 35 million for Philly, 34 million for Denver. Yeah, those are low, and those are comparable to the numbers we're seeing for those Jefferson nickels, right? At Denver nickels, rather. Let's start there. Let's keep on keeping on. So that's the Hot Springs, Arkansas, and then there's Yellowstone. Look at 33, 34. And I think these are the mintages that we're going to be seeing. And if we do see mintages as low as the 2010 America the Beautiful quarters, what does that do for their value? What does that do for the FOMO? What does that do? Period, right? Look at that. We're only in 2011. They get a lot lower than this, 30 million. Look at that. They tried to ramp it up for the Chickasaw, and then like, nope. And then look at that. The following two are the lowest out of all the America the Beautiful quarters. You got El Yunque, which means the anvil in Espanol. And then you got Chaco Culture. Look at that, 22 million each. Exactly. Wow. And then bam, what? Yeah, Acadia at 21.6, the lowest out of all the American Beautiful quarters. There it is. And it was actually in 2012 that they put out those 5-ounce silver quarters also. So that was it right there. Now, could we see 2025 coinage be at 21, 25 million? Absolutely. But is it as low as the Washington quarters have been in the past? Well, not so much. Look at the 1932 commemorative, 5.4 million. Now, if you have a quarter from 1932, any mint, Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, you're a happy camper. That's a low mintage. That's a key date coin right there. Like I said, I had to drink a little bit of water. The meds I'm on make me have dry mouth. I can't stand it. Then I've highlighted some other coins here, 1.6, 2.8 for 37 and 38. Then they just, they keep ramping up, and these are silver as well. 4.2, 5 million, 47. Those are really nice dates. 3.8, or rather 3.18, 1955. Look at 56, 32 million. Could we see these numbers? Absolutely, we could see these numbers for 2025. Regrettably, we are not looking at silver coins either, though. So let's keep on keeping on. I think I've got it down here at the bottom. I don't think we're ever going to see the mintages like we've seen for Chaco Culture, El Yunque, and some of the other quarters. I just don't believe we're going to see that. But if we do, oh boy, look out. That is going to be quite the opportunity for the flippers on eBay, I would think. Now, here is the product that's dropping tomorrow, this American Women Quarters for 2025. This Rolls and Bags featuring Ida Wells, okay? Well, here's the thing about that. This will probably be the only time you'll see this 2025 quarter in your hot little hands. I don't think you'll see it in the wild this year. Maybe next year, maybe the year after. And that begs the question, it's the Federal Reserve that orders the coins from the bank, and the Federal Reserve gets them to all their, 12, 13 banks or whatever it is across the country. Well, if we're going to be celebrating the semi-Q, the semi-quincentennial next year, wouldn't you want all of those coins in people's hands next year and not in like 2030 or 2029? Oh yeah, look at that. We're celebrating and it's 2028 or You know what I'm saying? So the Mint has, and the Federal Reserve have a problem on their hand, and it's distribution of these coins. And that begs the question, what is the distribution going to look like for these American women quarters? Are we ever going to see these in the wild, or is our only opportunity to see these going to be purchasing bags or rolls directly from the United States Mint? So that's really the question. Now let's keep on. Oh, and by the way, did you get your American Women Quarters collector coin board? I will be giving out those as well, and that's going to be expensive to ship because it's so darn big, but I can do it because you guys are worth it. Now let's keep on keeping on. This is Coin Week. And this is by the United States Mint. I will leave a link in the description. Just kind of gives you an idea of what's going on with this particular quarter, what the costs are, and so on and so forth. You can also check it out over here on the Mint's webpage. I believe it's here. We just click that. And now check this out. This is important because today, and it says so up here, the United States Marine Corps 250th Anniversary Commemorative Coins intro pricing ends today at 3 p.m. That's right, today. So I will leave a link in the description for this, and I'll tell you what, that gold proof coin is a stunner. Saw it at the fun show. Boy, oh boy, it is beautiful. That's gorgeous. And there are the prices, latest sales and current prices. Now let's go to those plus ones. Got some good ones for you here today. Bingo. Nope. Bingo. This is manners. Now it says here, there is no truer index to intelligence than the way one acts at the table, and the test of good manners is to be patient with bad ones. If that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does, right? So I think next time we think we're all that in a bag of chips, and we see somebody else who isn't living up to our expectations, which is really unfair, hey, we'll just look at that and go, okay, well, moving on. Give them some grace, right? Now let's go here to 39's fine. 99.9. Yeah, they say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Now, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. Stacker out.